I'm going to share with you a unique way to do an email automation workflow that is going to create a highly engaged email list when someone signs up for your lead magnet. What we're doing here is disabling the double opt-in the traditional way and controlling that process, which brings us several benefits and allows us to filter those people that are not engaged and automatically remove them from our email list. Now, how do we do this? I've set this up on screen now in FluentCRM, as you can see, and you'll be able to do this in any other email automation tool as well that have the same features or similar features. But this is set up in FluentCRM, and some unique things are in here with the way that I've done it. I've done a video on this previously, and I'm just going to go through the steps on here. So if you want to set this up for yourself or for a client, you can follow this and do that. Or better yet, if you're using FluentCRM, you can download a automated imported version that you can bring in to see FluentCRM. You can download it over on my website for free for a limited time. This is going to be in my online community membership website, along with a quick setup guide as well. So all you got to do is log in and grab it there. If you're not a member yet, you can sign up for free. So essentially, what we're doing here is once someone signs up to or a lead magnet, in my case I use Fluent Forms, I'm adding a tag to them, and this is what triggers this workflow here. As you can see at the top here, this is where we start things off, and essentially inside here we're adding this tag, and this tag needs to relate to the lead magnet, so it IDs the lead magnet that they've requested and also triggers this particular workflow, and this is how it's starting off. And this email here is very important. This is the very email that's going to be sent that acts as a double opt-in confirmation, as well as the welcome email and the delivery email. And essentially inside this email, all you're going to do is I've set this up as a template, by the way, so it makes things easier. It's going to basically welcome them and say, hey, here's the thing that you requested, and we're able to put whatever message we want to put in here. And when they click this link, it then confirms. I've got some wording down here that says, okay, by clicking the link, you're confirming that you'd like to receive future emails from us, etc., etc. Right? So it's acting as a double opt-in in that sense. So that that link is a special link that is being tracked, and as soon as they click that link, it then jumps to a particular set of automations in the second step, or in the second stage of this automation sequence. Now I'm going to show you that very shortly, but what I want to do is show you another unique thing about this as well. If someone doesn't click this link, what we do is we wait for 1 day. So we have a wait state here, and it says here wait 1 day, and what it will do is then it will realize that no one's clicked the link, or the person hasn't clicked the link, and then it will send out this reminder email, and it's essentially just saying, hey, you can access your thing that you requested here. Click the link, and I've repeated the same tracked link here as well. And essentially, if they click the link there or in the first email, it will jump ahead to the next step. Now, I've given them one more opportunity here in case they still haven't clicked. Here is your final reminder for you to click that link. If they still don't click that link, chances are they're not going to engage anymore, and I don't really want them on my list, to be honest with you. So I'm going to give them like 30 days, or you can decide however long you want to give them, so that they have that time to still click the link if maybe they went on holiday, or if something's happened and they've come back to it and they can click. But if they haven't clicked, what I do is I add a special tag to them that says check engagement. And the reason why I'm not removing them immediately is because I have multiple workflows going on in my system. So someone might be subscribed to, someone might have opted into another lead magnet at the same time, and they're going through that workflow and they're engaging with that one. So I don't want to immediately remove them in case they're going through that. But if you only have that one workflow, that one lead magnet, you can definitely add a step here to just remove them completely. And in this case, it would be removed from list here inside FluentCRM, and they essentially have to resubscribe if they change their minds in the future and want to come back and resubscribe. So that is the first part of it. They have the reminders that go out, and this is something you don't get with a traditional double opt-in system. They just get that one email, the bog standard email, boring, and if someone misses that email, they don't get a second opportunity, they don't get a reminder. This allows you to do that. Now, this is a really, really important step here, and this is the goal step. And this is where the trackable link is set up, and then you can put that inside the emails that you've sent out previously. So if someone clicks the link up here, it skips past all these reminders of the first email. It skips past all these reminders and it will jump to this step here. And then everything after this step starts to run. And this is the unique part of it here. So in here, essentially the goal step, this one is set up as a link click, and it gives us a tracking link here. And you would then have a redirect link. And this is where you would put the URL to your lead magnet download. And this is going to be marked as an essential step. So once someone again clicks that link before this step, then they jump directly to this step here. So that's essentially how that works. Now, what I do is a few different things here after they click the link. First of all, I add a tag to say they've clicked a link. So I would basically put a tag here that says link clicked, and I would say what link it is. In this case, it's a generic tag that I've got here because I'm on a testing site, because I don't want to mess with the live automation on my own website. And then we have another where we have a sequence that goes out here. We add another tag basically that says they're in an active sequence. I haven't added it here in this case, but it will say active sequence. And what that essentially means is that I will know that they're going through a sequence, so I won't send them any other emails whilst they're going through this sequence. So I don't want to distract them. Essentially, if I'm going to send a newsletter, I'll just exclude them or suppress them in that case. And then here is where they get added to a 3-day email sequence, which is already built out. So you can select whichever sequence you want to add them to. In my case, I have one set up, and you would do this over in the email sequence section. As you can see here, I have this one sequence. They get email one immediately. As soon as they get to that step inside the automation, it triggers this email. And essentially this is going to give them value or give them some tips or whatever it is that you're offering over the next few days. And these are daily for 3 days. And then the second email will go out after 1 day, the third email after 2 days. And once these emails have been completed, let me just go back to the step that I was in the sequence here. So once they go through, where was I? The email sequence here. Then we're able to go on to the next step. But to delay things for the sequence to take place, over here what I'm actually doing is I am delaying, adding a wait step. So here is a wait step, and this is essentially saying, okay, don't do anything for the next 3 days because I know they're on that sequence. And once that's complete, then I will do a remove tag action to remove the check engagement tag and also the active sequence tag. And that will be the end of that sequence. So essentially, this is how this works. If you want to grab hold of it, like I said, it's going to be available as a free download for a limited time inside my online community website. The link is going to be in the description. If you've got any questions regarding this, I'm going to be monitoring the comments over the next few hours or the next couple of days on this particular video. So leave them below the video. But if you want to get my attention properly, leave comments inside or just post something inside my online community. Post your questions there and I'll come back to you as soon as I can there. In the meantime, go ahead to check out one of the other videos that I have linked on screen that I'm pretty sure is going to help you with your online strategy or your online systems setup. Speak to you in that one.